He survived the end of the world, but his story didn't end there. 17 years after the original film shook audiences worldwide, Will Smith is returning, and he's bringing Michael B. Jordan with him. The sequel to I Am Legend is finally happening, and it's not just another movie. It's a bold new chapter that changes everything we thought we knew about the original ending. Get ready, because I Am Legend 2 is rewriting the legend. Back in 2007, I Am Legend became one of the most popular sci-fi films of its time. It told the story of Dr. Robert Neville, a brilliant scientist and the last known man alive in a destroyed New York City. The world had been hit by a man-made virus. Originally designed to cure cancer, the virus mutated and wiped out most of the human population. The few who survived either became violent, zombie-like creatures called Darkseekers or died from the infection. Robert Neville, played by Will Smith, lived alone in a city overgrown by nature. He spent his days hunting for food, sending radio messages in hopes of finding other survivors, and working in his underground lab, trying to develop a cure from his own immune blood. At night, he stayed locked indoors, as the infected roamed the streets in the dark. What made I Am Legend so powerful wasn't just the action, it was the loneliness. Will Smith's character talked to mannequins, kept a dog for company, and tried to stay sane in a world that had forgotten him. The emotional weight of the movie, combined with a haunting look at an empty New York, helped it connect with millions of people. It earned over $585 million at the box office and became a fan favorite for years to come. But here's where things get interesting. The movie had two endings. In the theatrical ending, the one most people saw, Neville sacrifices himself to save two other survivors, Anna and Ethan. He gives them the cure and dies in an explosion, killing a group of Darkseekers to protect them. That ending gave the film a heroic, emotional close, but it also meant Neville's story ended there. However, there was an alternate ending that most people didn't see unless they watched the DVD or digital version. In that ending, Neville realizes the Darkseekers aren't just monsters. They have emotions, memories, and are evolving. When the infected leader comes to get his mate, Neville understands that he has been experimenting on their kind without fully understanding them. He gives her back, and the creatures leave in peace. Neville lives and learns something deeper. Maybe he was the villain in their eyes. That version changed everything. It showed that the infected weren't mindless. They were becoming something new. And now, in I Am Legend 2, that version is being treated as the true ending. The sequel will continue from the alternate ending. That means Robert Neville is alive, and the infected are more than just monsters. They're part of a new world that's beginning to form. This shift opens the door to a much bigger story. It's not just about survival anymore. It's about what comes next, in a world where humans are no longer at the top. This decision to use the alternate ending also gives I Am Legend 2 a fresh start. Instead of trying to bring back a dead character or reboot the story, the writers are building on a deeper, more complex idea. What if humanity wasn't the only intelligent life left? What if the virus didn't end the world, but started a new one? This kind of storytelling has fans excited. It feels smarter, more emotional, and more open to surprise. And with Will Smith returning, it also brings back the heart of the original film. He's not just a survivor anymore. He's someone who must face a world that has changed while he tried to fix it. The original movie was based on a 1954 novel by Richard Matheson, which also ended with a similar idea, that the infected had formed their own society, and the lone human was now the legend, the monster of their stories. This theme may now take center stage in I Am Legend 2, making it more faithful to the book's message. So to recap, the first movie showed us how the world ended. The sequel will show us what happens after, and how hard it is to find peace in a world that fears you, even if you're trying to help it. With this new direction, I Am Legend 2 is more than just a continuation. It's a complete transformation.